Flatbush, here at Barclays Center, home of the Liberty, entering their 30th double. Got their Court Origins edition uniforms, and the Liberty.
Nothing less from Griner.
Young group, Sanaya Rivers, Diamond Miller, Kennedy.
A great start to the year here.
Let's do it from Brooklyn. Sun control the tip, and we're underway for a 30th WNBA season. And the Liberty, one of the 3 remaining original franchises with LA and Phoenix, set sail tonight against Connecticut. First shot of the year for Connecticut. It's a 3-ball, missed that time by Anissa Morrow. SDA along with Johannes, Stewart, Laney Hamilton, and Jones. Here's Brianna Stewart into the paint. First points for New York.
That was a really nice job by SDA. Just cross-court, setting the screen for Stewie. Able to get an easy one.
And Sun push the pace, overcommit, and Diamond Miller, her first year at Connecticut, able to finish.
Well, this is something I expect the Sun to do. Run, push the floor. They got a lot of young bodies, like to play fast pace, and they are going to be aggressive as well, too, as you see the defense.
Time on NBA benches, but his first game as a WNBA head coach, you never forget it.
Oh, yeah. Different perspective indeed, and what a stage to be on right now. A throwback night, and he talked about just that preparation here, but he was excited, trying to maintain all of the emotion.
Winning 11 games last season, but they play hard, Tom. They defend, especially at the wing spot. It'll be interesting to watch if they can take the Liberty out of their rhythm here tonight.
You know, everyone has tried to temper the expectations of the Sun, but I think they have a lot of talent here. They're going to build on that.
3-ball, rainmaker for Johannes.
You always got to stay on your P's and Q's when Johannes has the ball. Beautiful move, the cushion on her shot.
Griner can't answer, rebound to SDA. SDA to the rim for 2, got it, and a chance at 3.
Hey now. How about that crossover from SDA? Getting the start here because they're shorthanded, have the injuries banged up, not afraid of the moment, and wants to hear that crowd roar, the concentration to finish. Kind of acrobatic, twisting and shifting for that finish there.
3-point play for the Frenchwoman. And you know what, listen, you miss Ionescu, you want her out there as soon as possible, but in the time being, you get a player some more minutes, a chance to get acclimated quickly in a backup point guard role.
I always say there's no better way to learn than to get thrown in the fire and see what you can do.
Off the steal, SDA for 2.
She's been enjoying his dry sarcasm. She says, hey, I have that dry sarcasm too. Says they go back and forth a little bit, have some fun, and lucky for him, first year, but has one of the best on his team.
I love it, Steph, thanks. And obviously worth watching, Chris DeMarco taking over not just any team as Griner scores. I mean, you're taking over a team with Stewart, Jones, Ionescu, and Tom, let's be honest, they're going for it again. Championship or bust in many people's eyes for the Liberty, and you thrust in a guy who's never coached yet in this league, but he's embraced it. It's going to be a real storyline to watch throughout the league.
Absolutely, the expectation is high, and that is the culture that the Liberty have built. The expectations are high, and he knew that coming in here as a first-year head coach. He expects nothing less.
Laney Hamilton, too much. And the rebound's gathered by Anissa Morrow. So for the Sun right now, you've got Sanaya Rivers with Morrow, Griner, as well as Kennedy Burke, the former Liberty, and Diamond Miller. Chris DeMarco, 14 years an assistant with Golden State. Actually began there under Mark Jackson. And later Steve Kerr as the shots missed by Rivers. But Griner cleans it up. Diamond Miller, moonball, misses the 3. And Stewart kept the rebound in for Johannes. SDA lanes open, and she is fouled hard by Burke. Up, they'll say.
Now she's got the jump.
SDA didn't even give it a look. And you know at the Liberty, they're going to get the ball back.
Well, Burke's got a couple of inches on her.
Yeah.
So.
Night, the first game of the season, with the Tempo and Mystics tipping at the same time. Johannes fires, hits another 3.
And you know Johannes thrives in this environment. There's so much screening action the interchange, so much movement to give her enough space to let the three ball fly.
Timon Miller drives the closeout, throws it to Stewart. That's now 4 Connecticut turnovers in the first 4 minutes. Jonquel Jones knocks down the 3.
You can see the flow just ramping up for the Liberty, fueled by their defense. They've been flying around. They forced 4 turnovers. But Burke silences the crowd.
The former Liberty, and Kennedy Burke, champion in 2024, played 6 playoff games that year for New York. Whipped inside to SDA, thrown over Griner to Jones, the 3. And that's a tough one, contested by Brittany Griner.
And JJ last Sunday as well, too.
Jones gets a breather. Han Shu in for the Liberty, along with Rebecca Gardner. Takes a spot up in IG Laney Hamilton. And a foul here on New York. And it's on Rebecca Gardner.
Number 7, Rebecca Gardner. That is her first, team's second.
2 in the Liberty, first on Gardner. Back with New York for a second season. And in for Connecticut is Charlize Ledger-Walker, the rookie out of UCLA. I think every broadcaster is going to say that a lot in every game.
I know, it's so many in the league right now.
6. Johannes fouled by Ledger-Walker, and Connecticut with their second as a team. And you don't want your stars going 30 or 40 minutes on opening night, as Stewart able to score inside with the left.
I agree, and look how easily they've been able to score on offense. Now time to get Van Loo up to speed here. So interesting. She said that she was studying the playbook on the plane here.
There's Stewie in for the basket.
Don't really need much of a playbook for the fast break. Van Loo just gets the rebound, stays in the middle of the floor, and advances it. Right now, the Liberty in a really nice offensive flow.
Nice answer by Anissa Morrow, second year at LSU. Last year averaged over 7 per game. Van Loo, no look to SDA. Van Loo straight on. Not bad, a Liberty for 24 hours, and she makes the 3.
Shooting 66% from the three-point line. And I like that they're in the flow of the offense. There was a pump fake and attack by Ashley.
Years ago. Last year split time with the Valkyries and then with the Sparks. 5 turnovers down by the Sun have led to 8 points for New York.
And we talked about the youth for the Sun, right? The youth players who possibly didn't get minutes on the teams that they came from as well, too. Just trying to get acclimated here and running the offense. We know it's early in the year, but how about the move from Van Loo?
Welcome to the party. Van Loo at back-to-back baskets.
This game has so much pace. I mean, look how quickly the Liberty are getting downhill.
Inside, counter the foul, and a